Balake. Where is Balake at?
My name's Blake.
Do you want to go to war, Balake? I'm for real. Ron.
Ron is right here, everyone. I want to welcome all 16 of you who received a notification that I was going live. Yes, all 16 of you. Particularly Ted and Dez. Welcome, Ted and Dez, for being the first two people in the chat. Okay, guys, let's make this short and sweet. An incredible and unexpected gift rolled in last week, and that is a gift for Mark Bunker, an OG Scientology warrior on the front lines of the battle to expose Scientology's fraud and abusive practices, abusive policies. Mark Bunker's been doing this, gosh, I don't want to misstate it, but something like 20 years or so. And Mark Bunker absolutely humiliated Scientology 4 years ago when he won his campaign to be on the Clearwater, Florida City Council. Scientology has never had one of its own members win an election to be on Clearwater, Florida City Council. They've never even tried to run one of their members because they know how horrible it would make them look when they got absolutely annihilated at the voting booths, at the polls. Guys, the Clearwater Fire Department has endorsed Mark Bunker for his re-election campaign that is currently ongoing. This might not sound like a big deal to people who don't really understand what's going on in Clearwater, Florida. For the Clearwater, Florida Fire Department to endorse someone who is seen as a staunch critic of the human trafficking cult known as Scientology is a huge deal. The Clearwater Fire Department, and I hesitate to overstate this, but the Clearwater Fire Department has been, or I should say the union, the Firefighters Union, has been, and I'll speak for myself based on my own perception, a key tool used by the political establishment in Clearwater, Florida. And also, one of the people running against Mark Bunker in this race is a firefighter whose father-in-law is on the city council and whose father-in-law himself has received the endorsement of the Firefighters Union. And so the Firefighters Union knew how important, what an incredible signal it was for them to endorse Mark Bunker. Let me just show you guys. Please, if you can, anyone watching this video, if you can throw a few bucks to Mark Bunker's, a few bucks, a few $100, whatever you feel like, to Mark Bunker's city council election. Anyone in the United States can donate. No Chinese money, please. Just domestic money. Mark Bunker's website is markbunker2024.com. He is the clear choice. By the way, he has also been endorsed by Leah Remini. Leah says, Mark believes it's important to stand up for those who can't do it for themselves. What greater quality could there be for an elected representative? Let me just read for you the endorsement from the Firefighters Union. Clearwater Firefighters, IAFF 1158, endorse Mark Bunker. Clearwater, Florida City Council member Mark Bunker has received a significant endorsement from the Clearwater Firefighters Association, IAFF Local 1158, as he seeks his second term on the Clearwater City Council. The endorsement reflects the unwavering support of the firefighters who serve the community day in and day out, risking their lives to ensure the safety of residents. In a statement expressing his gratitude, Councilmember Mark Bunker remarked, I am deeply honored to receive the endorsement of the Clearwater Firefighters Association, Local 1158. The dedication and sacrifice exhibited by these brave individuals are exemplary. I'm committed to advocating fiercely for their needs, just as they tirelessly fight for the safety and well-being of our community. During his first campaign, Councilmember Mark Bunker did not receive this crucial endorsement. However, through dedication and hard work, he has earned the trust and support of the Clearwater firefighters this time around. The endorsement letter from the union president, David Sowers, emphasized the thoughtful consideration behind their decision, stating, the members of Clearwater Firefighters Association, Local 1158, carefully choose who they endorse. The more than 250 members of our organization are looking forward to working with you on a successful election and future endeavors. Mark Bunker faces two other opponents in the upcoming election scheduled for March 19th, 2024. His dedication to the betterment of Clearwater and his tireless efforts to earn this endorsement reflect his commitment to serving the community and its dedicated first responders. Well, I'm reminded while reading that last paragraph that the election is only days after L. Ron Hubbard's birthday on March 13th. Now, guys, when Mark Bunker won his first election 4 years ago, it was a 5-way race that had never happened before in the history of Clearwater City Council elections. Most city council races were won, but because no one else was running except for a single person. Many of the races were uncontested. For the first time ever, it was a 5-way race. Scientology did not expect Mark Bunker to win. I don't think Mark Bunker expected Mark Bunker to win. Mark Bunker won by 200 or less votes. That's a hair. That's let's just say that the Clearwater political establishment, after Mark Bunker won, definitely realized they needed to keep their members from running against each other. If 4 people had been in that race, Mark would not have won. If 3 people had been in that race, Mark would not have won. Luckily, they underestimated him. They're not underestimating him this time. Scientology isn't, and Clearwater's political establishment isn't. And I can tell you, without getting into too many details here, the Clearwater political establishment does not like people like Mark Bunker, who want to talk about Scientology at every meeting, who want to call out David Miscavige and Scientology for being horrible community partners, for sabotaging downtown Clearwater, for basically holding downtown Clearwater hostage, for acting like an organized crime, like the mob, like an organized crime family. And Mark Bunker does this all the time because he is the only one on the city council not afraid to call out Scientology's horrible behavior. Not only their abuse of their own members, but their horrible treatment of the Clearwater business community and just of the locals. Scientology has no respect for the locals, no respect whatsoever. So, guys, helping Mark Bunker get reelected this time to show, because Scientology can say, oopsie, we underestimated him the first time, but they're not underestimating this time. If we can help get Mark Bunker reelected this time, it will be one of the biggest humiliations David Miscavige has ever suffered, civically, politically speaking, because people think Scientology run Clearwater. People think Scientology own Clearwater. And that's how Scientology likes it. The truth is they don't really have as much influence or as many members, even here in Clearwater, Florida, at where I live, by the way, as pretty much anybody thinks. It's very, very important we help Mark get reelected. We do everything we can. So please, I've linked to his website in the description down below. If you're in the live chat, guys, moderators, please post a link to the website. Mark Bunker 2024. Anything you can donate, because I'll tell you, all the Scientology money is going to his opponents. All right, guys, that's it from me for the evening. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, however briefly. Thank you to everyone, as always, who watches until the very end, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.